At Donald Trump's recent summit with European leaders, something remarkable happened. For the first time, Washington suggested it might support security guarantees for Ukraine. But there was a catch. The United States will not send ground troops. Instead, Europe must step up. Could this finally be the moment when a true European army is born? Trump and his team made it clear. Europe must carry the main burden of Ukraine's defense. J.D. Vance repeated the message. Europe has to provide the troops, the logistics, and the guarantees. America will coordinate, but the boots on the ground must be European. Analysts say 3 scenarios are on the table. A large peacekeeping force of up to 100,000 troops, a smaller tripwire force of around 10,000, designed to deter Russia, or an observer mission, just a few hundred soldiers, more symbolic than real. The most likely option is the tripwire. France and the United Kingdom have already trained for such deployments. But even 10,000 soldiers are not nearly enough to secure Ukraine's 1,200-kilometer front line. This is not the first time Europe has tried to build a shared army. In the 50s, 6 nations signed the European Defence Community Treaty. It would have created a joint army under one command. But the French Parliament killed the plan in 1954. A second attempt came in the 1990s with a Franco-British Rapid Reaction Force. Again, politics, NATO dominance, and diverging priorities meant it never became what it was meant to be. Now the Ukraine war has created a third chance. This time, failure would not just be embarrassing. It would be dangerous. Experts estimate that properly securing Ukraine would take around 150,000 troops. That means Europe would need unprecedented cooperation, shared procurement, joint logistics, standardized equipment, and even a common command structure. It would be the beginning of a real European army. France, the UK, Belgium, the Baltics, and Turkey are open to contributing. Italy has stepped back, Poland wants to focus at home, and Germany says it cannot commit more troops. Unity remains the greatest obstacle. Even with unity, Europe lacks the key capabilities: long-range artillery, missile defense, intelligence, and logistics. For now, US support remains indispensable. But the war has shown Europeans that dependence comes at a cost. Ukraine might not only be Europe's eastern front, it could become the forge where Europe finally builds the army it has dreamed of for 70 years. Will Europe succeed on this third attempt, or will history repeat itself? If you found this analysis useful, subscribe to Western Relations for more. Thank you for watching.